So a distribution substation supplies the following loads: 15,000 kilowatt, 8,500 kilowatt, 6,000 kilowatt, 450 kilowatt. Full stop. The system has a maximum demand of 22,000 kilowatt. So the annual load factor of the substation is 48%. Determine the energy supplied annually and diversity factor. So we have to determine energy supplied annually. There is nothing but number of units generated annually. Energy supplied annually, otherwise number of units generated yearly. So and then diversity factor. So for given data, different types of loads are 15,000, load 1, load 2, 8,500, load 3, 6,000, load 4, 450. And given maximum demand given 22,000 load factor. So from the definition of load factor equal to average load by maximum demand, otherwise number of units generated divided by, so maximum demand into hours in a year. Why? Because annually they asking annually, so 8760. Therefore energy supplied annually is equal to load factor into maximum demand into 8760. Load factor they given 0.48% is nothing but 48 by 100, that is 0.48, into maximum demand is 22,000 kilowatt into 8760. The value is so 92.5 megawatt hour. Now determine the diversity factor. Diversity factor is from the definition. What is the diversity factor? It is the ratio of sum of maximum demands to the maximum demand of the station or coincident maximum demand, whatever it may be. Here sum of maximum demands is nothing but, so 15,000 plus 8,500 plus 6,000 plus 450 divided by total maximum demand, that is 22,000. The value is 1.361. So simple problem, right? So next problem. So one time this problem is asking JNTU examination. A power supply is having the following loads. A power supply is having the following loads. If the overall system diversity factor is 1.35, overall system diversity factor is 1.35, full stop. Determine maximum demand. Determine first one maximum demand. Second one connected load of each type. Connected load of each type. So right. First of all, so so this problem is coming in June 2017. June 2017 లో ఈ ప్రాబ్లం JNTU పేపర్స్ లో వచ్చింది. A power supply having the following loads, overall system diversity factor 1.35, determine maximum demand and connected load of each type. So type domestic, commercial, industrial, maximum demand 1500 to 100,000, diversity for domestic 1.2, for commercial 1.1, for industrial 1.25, and also demand factor, right? So first we have to take the, first of all, before write down the domestic load, maximum demand, all these things, first of all you have to determine the maximum demand of the system, total system. They don't given maximum demand of the total system, but they given overall diversity factor, right? So from that, write down answer. We have to write down. Don't write domestic loads maximum demand. I'm telling. So sum of maximum demands of sum of maximum demands of three types of loads equal to sum of maximum demands of three types of loads equal to, so 1500 plus 2000, sorry, 200 plus 10,000. 10,000. So total is 13,500 kilowatt. So that is the sum of maximum demands of so domestic, commercial, and industrial loads, right? Now they given system diversity factor 1.35. Diversity factor equal to sum of individual maximum demands divided by maximum demand of the station. Maximum demand of the station, right? We know the sum of individual maximum demands. We know the diversity factor. From that, maximum demand of the station equal to sum of individual maximum demands divided by diversity factor of the system. Maximum demand of the station equal to sum of individual maximum demands divided by diversity factor of the station. That is equal to sum of the individual maximum demands 13,500 divided by total diversity factor 1.35. So that is equal to 10,000 kilowatt. 10,000 kilowatt. So this is the maximum demand of the station. First one we have to determine. So maximum demand of the station is nothing but, first of all you have to sum the all individual demands. 1500 plus 200. So plus 10,000. So it is not a 13,500, right? 200 means, sorry, in place of 200 put 2000 kilowatt. For commercial 2000, domestic 1500 kilowatt, commercial 2000 kilowatt, industrial 10,000 kilowatt. Now totally 13,500 kilowatt, not 200. So replace in 2000 in place of 200, right? So maximum demand of the station is 13,500 by 1.35, that is equal to 10,000 kilowatt. Now second one, we have to find out connected load for each. Connected load for domestic, connected load for commercial, connected load for industrial, right? Mm. Right. So connected load equal to diversity factor multiplied by maximum demand multiplied by demand factor. Connected load is equal to formula. You have to write down formula. Connected load equal to connected load is equal to demand factor, sorry, diversity factor multiplied by maximum demand divided by demand factor. So product of these two, maximum demand into diversity factor divided by demand factor, is nothing but domestic connected load of each type. Connected load equal to diversity factor multiplied by maximum demand divided by demand factor. Therefore, first one, domestic load, connected load is equal to 1.2 into 1500 by 0.8. 1.2 into 1500 divided by 0.8, that is equal to 2250 kilowatts. So commercial load, connected load is equal to 1.1 into 2000. 1.1 into 2000 divided by 0.8, that is equal to 2750 kilowatts. Similarly, industrial load, connected load is equal to 1.25 into 10,000, 1.25 into 10,000 by 1, that is equal to 12,500 kilowatt. 12,500 kilowatt. So all of you write down. So first of all, you have to find out the maximum demand of the station. So that is find out from the formula of diversity factor. Diversity factor equal to sum of individual maximum demand by maximum demand of the station. So maximum demand of the station is equal to sum of individual maximum demands by diversity factor. Sum of individual maximum demand means 1500 plus 2000 plus 10,000, 13,500 divided by 1.35, that is equal to 10,000 kilowatt. That is the maximum demand of the station. Now connected load, the formula is multiplication of diversity factor into maximum demand divided by demand factor is nothing but connected load. For commercial, domestic, commercial and industrial. So all of you write down number problem number 10. The daily demands of three consumers. Daily demands of three consumers are given below. Plot the load curve. Plot the load curve and also find maximum demand of individual consumer, load factor, diversity factor, load factor of the total station. So this problem is already in EPGS. So all of you done in EPGS. We have to draw the curve, load curve. So then we have to write down the maximum demand, individual consumer, all of yes. First write down the problem and take the table also. Time, consumer 1, consumer 2, consumer 3, right? 12 midnight to 8 a.m. no load, 200 watt no load. Hello, are you hearing me?
Yes, sir. Chappan, sir.
Okay, okay. Um, uh, Sorry for the disturbance, ma. So power failure. So are you write down the problem number 10?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. Thank you. Now we have to uh, draw the load curve for this one. So take in y-axis load in watts and x-axis time in hours. Um, 400 in y-axis 1 unit equal to 400. That is 400 watts. 400, 800, 1200, 1600, 2000, 2400. Right. Write the graph. Draw the graph. Y-axis load in watts. X-axis time in hours. In y-axis 1 unit equal to 400 watts. 400, 800, 1200, 1600, 2000, 2400. So in x-axis 12 midnight, 12 mn, 12 midnight, 4 a.m., 8 a.m., 12 noon, 2 p.m., 4 p.m., 8 p.m., 12 midnight. Like that, we have to draw the, first of all, we have to draw the load curve. Once we have to draw the load curve, we can easily find out all these things. For consumer 1, consumer 2, consumer 3, like that. So no load 200 watt, no load 600, no load 200, 200, 1000, 1200, 800, no load, no load, no load 200, 200, right? So first of all, you have to draw the load curve. So draw the y-axis, x-axis. First, 12 midnight to 8 a.m. 200 only, right? 12 midnight to 8 a.m. 200 only. So draw the one line in 200 up to 8 a.m. From 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. 600 plus 200. Both are adding 600 plus 200, 800. So 8 to 2 p.m. 800, 800 watts, right? And then 2 to 4, 200 plus 1000 plus 1200, 2400 maximum value. 2 to 4 is maximum. Then 4 to 10, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. 800 plus no load, no load. So 800 again decreasing, again decreasing. 4 to 10 p.m. again 800 watts. 10 p.m. to midnight 200 plus 200, 400, 400. So you have to draw the graph. So first 200 from 12 midnight to 8 a.m. From 8 a.m. it will be increasing to 800. So 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. 800. 2 to 4 p.m. 2400. Then again reducing 4 to 10 p.m. 800 watts, 10 to 12 400 watts. So after drawing the load factor, so don't write like this consumer 1, consumer 2, consumer 3. I am telling complete load curve. For consumer 1 load curve, for consumer 2 load curve, for consumer 3 load curve. So separate, don't draw separately. Combine all these things. So this is the starting one. So second consumer, so 200, and this one 800, like this. The curve will be like this: 200, 800, 2400, 800, 400, like this. The curve will be coming, right? Right. First one, to find maximum demand, right? So first maximum demand of consumer 1, maximum demand of consumer 1. So look at the table for consumer 1. The demands are no load 600, 200, 800, no load. So that's why 800. So maximum demand of consumer 1 is 800 watts. Right? And don't write this thing. I am writing all these things one place, but as per given problem, first find out maximum demand of consumer 1, maximum demand of consumer 2, maximum demand of consumer 3. After then find out the number of units, otherwise load factor, right? So otherwise for consumer 1 maximum demand, load factor, right? So whatever it may be. So for consumer 1, maximum demand of consumer 1 is 800 watts, maximum demand of consumer 2. So observe the table. For consumer 2, maximum demand is 1000 watts. Similarly, maximum demand of consumer 3, 1200 watts. So for first one, maximum demand of individual consumers. Consumer 1, 800 watts. Maximum demand of consumer 2, 1000 watt. Maximum demand of consumer 3, 1200 watts. Right. Second one, load factor. You have to find out load factor of individual. To find out load factor, first of all, you have to find out number of units. Number of units. So this is the number of units served per day. So for consumer 1, load factor of consumer 1 equal to load factor of consumer 1 equal to, so below that one, number of units served per day equal to, so 12 midnight to 8 hours, 8 a.m. How many hours? 12 midnight to 8 a.m. How many hours? 8 hours, right? 8 hours. What is the demand? No load for consumer 1. So 12 midnight to 8 a.m. no load. That's why 0. 0 into 8 plus 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. How many hours? 6 hours. 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. is 6 hours. 6 into what is the load? 600. So 6 into 600 plus 2 to 4, 2 hours. Load is 200 plus 4 to 10. Again 6 hours. Load is 800 plus 10 to midnight, 2 hours. There is no load. So plus 2 into 0. So 8 into 0 plus 6 into 600 plus 2 into 200 plus 6 into 800. So total value is 8800 watt hour. 8800 watt hour. Once you have to look at the graph. We can easily write down this. Okay, look at the table for consumer 1, 12 midnight to 8 a.m., 8 hours, but there is no load. That's why 0. 8 into 0. 8 a.m. to 2 p.m., 6 hours, load is 600. 6 into 600. 2 to 4, 2 hours into 200, plus 4 p.m. to 10 p.m., again 6 hours, load is 800, plus 10 p.m. to 2 midnight, so 12 midnight, 2 hours into no load 0. So that is number of units served per day is 8800 watt hour. Therefore load factor of consumer 1 equal to load factor of consumer 1 equal to, so units served per day divided by maximum demand into 24 number of hours in a day. Load factor for consumer 1 equal to number of units served per day divided by maximum demand into 24. That is number of hours in a day. 8800 divided by 24 into 800. The value is 0.45, in percentile 45%. Exact value is 0.458. Exact value load factor of consumer 1 is 0.458. In percentile, percentage load factor equal to 45.8%. Similarly, load factor of consumer 2, hours does not change. 12 midnight to 8 a.m., 8 hours. Load is 200. So 8 into 200 plus 6 into, sorry, 6 into 6 into 0. 8 into 200 plus 6 into 0 plus 2 into 1000 plus 2 into 0 plus 2 into 200. So I am not displaying zeros, I am displaying only load values. 8 hours into 200 plus 2 hours into 1000 plus 200 into 2. Number of units served per day for consumer 2 is 4000 watt hour. Therefore load factor of consumer 2, load factor of consumer 2, so 200 into 8 plus 1000 into 2 plus 200 into 2 divided by, so maximum demand is for consumer 2, maximum demand 1000 into 24 is equal to 0.167. Value is 0.167. In percentile 16.7%. In percentile 16.7%. In percentile 16.7%. Next, load factor of consumer 3. Load factor of consumer 3. Number of units served per day equal to, so 8 into 0, no there is no load. 8 into 0 plus 6 into 200 plus 2 into 1200 plus 6 into 0 plus 2 into 200. So eliminate zeros. 6 into 200 plus 2 into 1200 plus 2 into 200, that is equal to 4000 watt hour. Number of units served per day equal to 4000 watt hour. Therefore load factor of consumer 3, load factor of consumer 3, 4000 by maximum demand of consumer 3, 1200. So 4000 by 1200 into 24. 0.138. 0.138. In percentile 13.8%. 13.18%. Next, third one, diversity factor. Diversity factor is nothing but sum of individual loads by maximum demand of the station, right? For diversity factor of consumer 1, sum of individual loads of consumer 1, 600 plus 200 plus 800 divided by maximum demand 800, that is equal to 2. Diversity factor of consumer 1, 600 plus 200 plus 800 by 800 equal to 2. Similar manner, diversity factor of consumer 2. In consumer 2, individual maximum demands 200 plus 1000 plus 200. 200 plus 1000, not 10,000, only 1000. 200 plus 1000 plus 200 divided by maximum demand of the station 1000. Its value is 1.4. Similarly, diversity factor of consumer 3, sum of individual loads of consumer 3 divided by maximum demand of the consumer 3. So 200 plus 1200 plus 200, 200 plus 1200 plus 200 divided by 1200, that is 1.33. So don't write load factor. So here, after calculating the diversity factor of consumer 3, now write down diversity factor of the station. Diversity factor of the station is occurs from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Diversity factor of the station is occurs from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Why? Because you look at the table, all consumers will activating only 2 to 4. Consumer 1 200, consumer 2 1000, consumer 3 1200. So remaining all times any one consumer having no load. 12 midnight to 8 a.m. no consumer 1, consumer 3 no load. 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. consumer 2 no load. 2 to 4 all are activating. 4 to 10, 2 3 consumer 2 consumer 3 are no load. 10 p.m. to midnight consumer 1. So that's why suppose they want asking diversity factor of the station is nothing but all consumers will acting, we have to take that one only. Therefore diversity factor equal to 800 plus 1000 plus 1200 divided by 2400. 800 plus 1000 plus 1200 divided by maximum demand of the station, total maximum demand, that is 2400. So from the graph 2400 clearly indicate that one 2400. So diversity factor of the station equal to 800 plus 1000 plus 1200 divided by 2400, that is equal to 1.25. 1.25. So now last fourth one, station load factor equal to station load factor equal to station load factor equal to, don't write this one, because it is a small mistake is there. So I am adding all the three consumers, not at all, it is not a correct. So don't write these graphs and don't write fourth answer. I am telling station load factor equal to total energy consumed per day, divided by maximum demand of the station total energy consumed for a day divided by maximum demand of the station into 24. Maximum demand of the station into 20. Total energy consumed. Already we have to find out number of units for consumer 1, number of units for consumer 2, number of units for consumer 3. That is 8,800 for consumer 1, 4,000 for consumer 2, 4,000 for consumer 3, right? So station load factor equal to 8,800 plus 4,000 plus 4,000 divided by total maximum demand, that is 2,400 into 24. 8,800 plus 4,000 plus 4,000 by 2,400 into 24, that is equal to 0.291. 0.291. All of you write down. All of you complete the problem. Now I am going to the next problem, right? So this is not in slide. So this is not in slide. So I'm telling. So this problem is coming June 2018 supply in JNTU examination papers. June 2018 supply. Write down. One of the transformers of a substation, June 2008 supply. One of the transformers of a substation supplies 4 primary feeders. One of the transformers of a substation supplies 4 primary feeders having a diversity factor of 1.25. One of the transformers of a substation supplies 4 primary feeders having a diversity factor 1.25 between them for both real and reactive powers, having a diversity factor 1.25 between them for both real and reactive powers. For both real and reactive powers, full stop. At the time of annual peak load, the demand on each feeder is, at the time of annual peak load, at the time of annual peak load, the demand on each feeder is as follows. At the time of annual peak load, the demand on each feeder is as follows. So take a table, 3 columns. Take a table, 3 columns. In first column, feeder number. Second column, demand. Third column, power factor. Take a table. Table consists of 3 columns. Heading of first column is feeder number. Heading of second column is demand. Heading of third column is power factor. So right, in feeder number, first column 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rows are there. 1 2 3 4. First column 1 2 3 4. Second column demand, write down 9000 kilowatt, 1000 kilowatt, 2100 kilowatt, 2000 kilowatt. Once again, in second column 900 kilowatt, second one 1000 kilowatt, third one 2100, 2100 kilowatt, fourth one 2000 kilowatt. Next, coming to the third column, power factor. First one 0.85 lagging, 0.90 lagging, 0.85 lagging, 0.90 lagging, 0.95 lagging, 0.95 lagging, 0.90 lagging, 0.90 lagging. Right. Find first one maximum kVA demand on the transformer. Find maximum kVA demand on the transformer. Maximum kVA demand on the transformer. Second one load diversity in kilowatt. Load diversity in kilowatt. Load diversity in kilowatt. Load diversity in kilowatts. Right. So once again I read down the problem. One of the transformers of a substation supplies 4 primary feeders having a diversity factor of 1.25 between them for both real and reactive powers. Full stop. At the time of annual peak load, the demand on each feeder is as follows. Table consists of 3 columns. First column feeder number, second column demand, third column power factor. 1 2 first column 1 2 3 4. 4 column 4 feeders is there. Demand 900 kilowatt, 1000 kilowatt, 200 100 kilowatt, 2000 kilowatt. Power factor 0.85, 0.9, 0.95, 0.9. Lagging, all are lagging. Find maximum kVA demand on the transformer. Second one load diversity, right? So load diversity easily find out. Why? Because load, what is the definition of load diversity? It is the difference between the sum of maximum loads minus maximum demand of the station, right? Sigma I equal to 1 to n di minus dz. So sum of maximum demands is nothing but 900 plus 1000 plus 2100 plus 2000. 2000, 2000, 4100, 5000, 600. 6000 kilowatt is the sum of individual maximum demands. And maximum demand of the station, so we have to find out that one. We have to find why, because they given diversity factor, right? First, the diversity factor equal to sum of individual maximum demands by maximum demand of the station. Diversity factor equal to sum of individual maximum demands by maximum demand of the station. Therefore, maximum demand of the station, that is equal to dg. Maximum demand of the station dg equal to sum of individual loads is nothing but 900 plus 1000 plus 2100 plus 2 Sorry for the disturbance. Again, power problem. So to write down, um, so to write down the diversified reactive power Q equal to I equal to 1 to n pi tan pi tan pi by fd pi tan pi by fd, that is equal to Q is equal to, here four feeders are there, here four feeders are there, right? So that's why sigma I equal to 1 to 4 pi tan pi by fd. So that is equal to Q is equal to P1 tan theta 1 plus P2 tan theta 2 plus P3 tan theta 3 plus P4 tan theta 4 divided by total diversity factor 1.25. So sorry, diversity factor FD. Q is equal to P1 tan theta 1 plus P2 tan theta 2 plus P3 tan theta 3 plus P4 tan theta 4 by 1.25. Sorry, FD. So here P1, P2, P3, P4 all are there. That is 900, 1000, 2100, 2000, right? But we don't know theta, pi. So we don't know tan pi. So, but they given power factor cos theta. From that we have to find out power factor 1 is equal to cos theta 1. Power factor 1 equal to cos theta 1. That is equal to 0.85. From that, find out theta 1. Theta 1 is equal to cos inverse of 0.85. So that is equal to 31.79 degrees. 31.79 degrees. Similarly, power factor 2 equal to cos theta 2. That is equal to 0.9. That is equal to theta 2 equal to cos inverse of 0.9. Power factor 2 equal to cos theta 2 equal to 0.9. That is equal to theta 2 is equal to cos inverse of 0.9. So therefore theta 2 equal to cos inverse of 0.9 is nothing but 25.84. 25.84. Next, similarly power factor 3 equal to cos theta 3. Power factor 3 equal to cos theta 3, that is equal to 0.95. Power factor 3 equal to cos theta 3 is equal to 0.95, that is equal to theta 3 equal to cos inverse of 0.95. Cos inverse of 0.9. So that is equal to 18.2 degrees. 18.2 degrees. degrees. Similarly, power factor 4 equal to cos theta 4, that is equal to 0.99. So cos theta 4 is equal to 25.84. 25.84. Therefore, you have to substitute the all the values in the diversified reactive power equation. Diversified reactive power equation, that is Q is equal to P1 tan theta 1 plus P2 tan theta 2 plus P3 tan theta P4 plus tan theta 4 divided by FD. So P1 900 tan theta 1 31.79 plus P2 1000 into tan 25.84 plus P3 2100 tan 18.2 plus P4 2000 tan 25.84 divided by 1.25. Total Q is equal to 2160.87 kVAR. So P is equal to 2160.87 kVAR. Whereas real power P is equal to 4800 kilowatt. And Q is equal to 2160.87 kVAR. Therefore, maximum demand in kVA. Maximum demand in kVA. S is equal to square root of P square plus Q square. That is equal to square root of 4800 square plus 2160.87 square. So S is equal to 5263.96 kVA. 5263.96 kVA. Right. Second one, load diversity. Load diversity. Sigma I equal to 1 to N di minus so dg. Sum of maximum demands minus maximum demand. Sum of maximum demand is 6000. Maximum demand is 4800. That is real power. dg is 4000 real power 4800. So load diversity equal to 6000 minus 4800, that is equal to 1200 kilowatts.